Good morning and a pleasant welcome to another fascinating edition of the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. Today is the 13th day of June 2024. My name is Matthias Labindi, welcoming you on this edition of the program. As you know, every Thursday we give you an opportunity to participate on the program by calling us and telling us exactly what's on your mind. That there are too many trending issues in Liberia every day, be it political, social, economic, or maybe religious. You might just want to calling and just have your say on some of the issues that are unfolding in Liberia. Being a citizen, it's to also form part in the process of rebuilding your nation, and there are several ways we can rebuild a country. Sometimes by continuously highlighting issues that affect us, or better still by getting involved, putting your hands to work and doing something meaningful, like business people and teachers, doctors, and so that are using their hands to build a country. We're going to open the lines during the halfway. By the time we come back from the break, we're going to open the lines to hear from you because it's your day, it's what's on your mind. So join us, let's participate and push maybe an agenda, whatever agenda you want to push this morning, whatever issue you want to highlight, you're welcome to do so. My name is Matthias Labindi. I'll be right back after this break.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem? Or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
Hey, Tanu, what happened to you so?
Julie, I worry. I need to pay my dollar school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday, I finish and get worsen.
But there's no problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Lord, I tell you, I'm not level. I'm not joking. If you can't help me, tell me loan.
Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about EcoBank Money Emergency Number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my money tomorrow morning first thing. And then be open way 9 o'clock. It can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tanu. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay EcoBank back within 30 days, and the interest are only 3%. The money will be sent to your account in a minute, and you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any EcoBank ATM.
Dalame, you mean I will get it the same day?
Oh yes, instantly. I mean in a minute. But to you, EcoBank that baby.
I say so.
Oh, I beg you, yeah. EcoBank can make things happen sharp. For any money emergency, just dial star 326 hash to help yourself out.
EcoBank, the Pan African Bank.
That's right. Welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. Today is Thursday, and it is the 13th day of June 2024. My name is Matthias, and I'm here alone today. The doyen of talk show, T-Max Girata, isn't here. I know, but he's somewhere listening and following the discussion. Let's have a conversation now this morning on a variety of issues, unfolding in Liberia, ranging from politics, social, economic, religious, and so on. Now we are experiencing heavy downpour, and everywhere you go, most especially those living in the slum communities. I remember living, I think I'm still in the slum, sort of, maybe not as the slums I once lived in, but I mean, the previous slums, like Dole community specifically. The floor that had a toll on me every time it rained. Every time you get affected, most times people will move into Dole community and they live there for 6 months. After 6 months, if they paid for 1 year, they will just waive the remaining months and move out, because you wouldn't want to stay there and be arguing with the landlord, that you have to give my money so I can move. You didn't tell me that this place would have been this way or so. So most times people would just get affected. And right now, given the report that we are getting, global report, as well as the National Disaster Agency reported recently that Liberia is going to be facing serious rain this year, and in fact, 1,000 or more people, said, to be, affected, or they would be affected as a result of the heavy downpour. But I don't know, maybe that's flooding. It's flooding you want to talk about, or maybe you want to talk about the retreat that the Senate had recently. You want to talk about the way the government of Joseph Jomo Boakai, the government of President Joseph Jomo Boakai and Vice President Jeremiah Kpankong is proceeding. You want to talk about health. You want to talk about health issue in your community. You want to talk about security issue in the nation. Maybe you want to talk about drug issue, given that recently there's been some reports of misunderstanding at the Drug Enforcement Agency between the three leaders, by the way, in that area. Some action was taken. I don't want to keep, acting like I'm spoon-feeding you on exactly what you should say on the radio, but you know exactly the issues on your mind you want to talk about. This is the moment that you also have to report to the public on what is unfolding in your community, because some other times during the course of the programs we have here, editions of the 50/50 show, you may not have the time to just calling and speak on any issue you want to talk about, because we will be at that time we focus on specificity, so whatever issue we want to talk about, we are focusing on a specific issue that, okay, say today we are talking about this health issue. That's what we're going to look at. But for this morning, we have somebody on the line. Let me just announce the numbers again for those of you who have not pinned the numbers or saved them in your phone. The numbers are 0777777107, 0777221223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. Good morning, my dear brother, and my apologies, I didn't know you were there. Welcome.
Good morning, Matthias. That your last name, your surname, is very interesting. How do you pronounce that again?
It's Labindi.
Labindi. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's a good name.
Right, thank you.
Never heard this name before.
Right.
And anyway, I'm Frank Gibson, and I call from Paris.
It's a
What on my
pleasure.
mind this morning is to take a script from the president 100-day deliverables.
Mhm.
When the president talked about the various 13 depots in the country are all well equipped, furnished with medical equipment, medical supplies for all the hospitals. From that script, he said none of those depots now will be lack of medication for our various hospitals. I see that particular statement of the president to be deceitful. I see that particular statement from the president to be something that is true, because yesterday, or 2 or 3 days ago, the head of the JFK on the national radio saying that there is no medication in the hospital. when the senator had a retreat in Grand Bassa County, all those that they talked to in the street, they complain about medication in the very hospital. Now the president told us that those hospitals are equipped with medication. Now we are getting information from Grand Gila County, from Nimba County, from Bon County, the Phoebe Hospital, even in Monrovia, the Redemption Hospital. Those hospitals do not have medication. Yet the president told the Liberian people that those are all the hospitals, the 13 depots of the Republic of Liberia, all have enough medication to carry off for the next year. I see that to be deceitful. I see that to be unfortunate. Or president of the Republic of Liberia shouldn't say something that is not true. I don't want to say the president lied to the Liberian people, but the president continued to tell the Liberian people.
But Frank Gibson, if he lied, then he lied. I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, but people don't like people. No, I mean, want us to always say the president lied. Most people don't want to say that.
I don't think that sounds disrespectful. A lie is a lie. That's why philosophy is very simple, and I love it. It says that
exactly. And I hope the health minister will try to go back and actually investigate our president's statement and make sure because every statement the president made should be a policy statement. Now, if the president will say something that is not true, it's troubling. So that's actually what is on my mind this morning, Matayo. Thank you very much, Mr.
Labindi.
Okay, right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gibson. It's a pleasure having you on the program this morning. Let's hear you. Frank Gibson is audio from Paris. You two join us. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel Arroya, call for Clowerton, District 14.
It's a pleasure having you on the program, sir. Go ahead.
What on my mind this morning? What I'm saying, I hope you are seeing it too.
I don't know what you're saying until you say it. Maybe I might wrap my head around it.
Hello. In every community, for now, you see young people will hold lot of soul on them, who don't want to know who causing it so, what causing it so. So I think the government
is that a sickness that you're noticing? That you're talking about? Yeah. Is that a sickness that you think amongst the young people?
We just seeing young people on the street with so on them. So the government need to try to bring some medical data, let it check what really going on, what happening.
But the young people you're seeing with wounds, with body wounds on them, what is it like? What kind of people are they? Are they normal people that are going around hustling, or they are just some wayward people?
Now just say they are so good, but enough of them so go on the street on their.
Okay, yeah, I think that is an OH issue in Liberia, but thanks for raising that. It's important. Let's move on to this person on the other side of the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, I'm Juju Adina Sherry, I'm a Ghana Bay resident.
It's a pleasure joining us on the program this morning. Make your point.
Thank you. My attention has been drew to the 100-day delivery when it comes to the rural connectivity.
Okay, what about it?
I guess from
you're just from where? Okay, you visited an area in Liberia and you tried to disprove the report on the role, the 100 days, and the part of it is the ensuring that all roles are possible. Let's move on to another person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, it's Lincoln from District 8.
Let's hear you, sir, from District 8.
Thank you for the platform. What's on my mind is that has to do with the minimum wage of this country.
The what?
You see, the minimum wage.
No, the minimum wage. Okay.
Yes. You know, Liberia is a peculiar country. Sometimes you getting me?
I think the line is kind of,
you getting me?
Yeah, let's try it again, but it's not coming in.
I'm saying that the reason why you see poor people in the country and the country is because that we
I'm sorry, brother. I really I know that you want to express yourself, you want to speak on a particular issue, but the line isn't too good. So let's do justice to other people that are listening. If you can just adjust and call back, it will be fine. Sorry. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Labendi.
Good morning, sir.
Let me say good morning to your many listeners and viewers following the broadcast this morning.
Welcome, sir.
My name is Aloysius P. Flomo Jr. and I phone in this morning from Lower Maigibi County.
Go ahead, sir.
This morning, what is on my mind? I think you try to highlight it during your intro,
Okay.
and it has to do with the initial proceedings of this government. Labendi, if Liberia must make progress, it means that those that are governing this particular state should be sincere, should be patriotic, and to live by what they would tell the Liberian people during the time of campaign. Look, of recent, we witnessed the parading of some of those leaders that we have today governing the state, and then they were criticizing, they were castigating, they were speaking against some of those same things that we are seeing happening today. What am I trying to say? My attention has been drawn to the recent retreat that was held by the House of Senate.
Okay.
And according to Labendi, I think the distribution of a whopping sum of United States dollars among our senators is not timely, it's not in the interest of the common Liberian people, the ordinary Liberian
What do you
people.
call whooping sum of United States dollars on our senators? I mean, I don't know what you mean, because the last time I checked, yesterday we had a conversation with the communication director at the Liberian Senate, Mr. Alfred Johnson. He reported that the Senate used 47,000 United States dollars for the 4-day retreat. Isn't that an infinitesimal amount that the senators even did well by managing it?
So the information that coming out from the Honorable House of Senate, I think there are some contradictions, because just last evening, I followed his phone talk and I listened to the chairperson on, I think, Ways, Means and Finance, the House of Senate, Senator Moyi from Bon County. He was blunt and fair to tell the people of Liberia that each senator received 10,000 United States dollars. So how can the communication director tell us that $47,000 was distributed, and then another senator who is heading of financial department at the Senate coming out telling people that they distributed $10,000 to each senator?
Right.
So you see where we are heading? So it means that the issue that has to do with transparency and accountability, and some of us, we are very disappointed, though it's very early, but the likes of the Senate Pro Tempore, Senator Yombri Kanga Lawrence, Senator DeLong, including Senator Moyi, these are people that were preaching the message of equity here yesterday. And we have not even gone 6 months. The same thing that were criticized, we are seeing it happening. Where are we heading as a state?
What are you recommending?
So what I'm recommending, we are not saying the senators or our lawmakers are not entitled to get funding from the state. But we have a lot of challenges in our country today. Look at the health sector. Look at the education. Even in Montserrado or Magiri, where I'm calling you from, there are schools that are in dilapidated state around here. The children are sitting on the floor learning. So you will go and give one person $10,000 Liberian dollars. So I think
United States dollars,
we should divert some of these funding to the educational sector, to the health sector, and road infrastructure development to improve the development of this country instead of sharing it among ourselves.
Thank you so much, my brother. I want to agree with you 100% in that there are inconsistencies with the report coming from the Senate and individual senators, concerning this whole retreat about finance, expended during the retreat. I'm going to get back to that. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. My name is Emmanuel Mark, and I'm calling from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Thanks for joining us, Mr. Matt.
I'm a little bit confused and a little bit interested in 3 important things. If you just give me time just to go over them. Sometimes I think about the black men, especially Liberians, government or lawmakers, and compare it with the white man way of carrying on things. And it made me to understand that the white man is much better than our legislature and our, let's say, the legislature in general. I will give you just 3 scenarios, and you will understand of what I'm talking about. My brother, you and myself, we experience Ebola. We experience the coronavirus. And people, let's say some people die, especially when it comes to Ebola.
Oh, Mr. Ma, you left the line. We didn't take you off. We hope that you can get back and lend your thoughts. That's the beauty of this show. We give everyone an opportunity to participate and speak on issues in their mind. Let's hear from. Let's hear from the. Good morning, sir.
This is my debut. My name is Lorenzo Nyankwe. Friend call me Paul Lorenzo.
Mr.
And I joined the conversation from Battlefield District 13 this morning.
Mr. Nyankwe, go ahead this morning.
Quickly, to your interesting talking point, I got two issues on mind. One of my issues has to do with passionate or compassionate relief,
right,
of the former Chief Justice,
right,
who was sentenced to lifetime imprisonment,
right,
along with three additional family members. We heard yesterday in the news through from British Africa that the Mandan are being released. After all, they also found 26,000 US. We don't know whether this money will be paid, while she is out in the meantime, or whether the money will not be paid and she will just be released on bail. Who is standing in the position, or what is the kind of a justice system do we have in the country? That's my concern.
Do you know what? Do you know? Let's deal. Anyway, go ahead, make your point, because I was just trying to. I mean, give you a little bit of time so that you can explain to me what your understanding of compassion is, because I think in the wisdom of the lawyers of the justice system of the country, they say compassionate.
Yeah, in the wisdom of
compassionate release. So if we can underscore the word compassion, then maybe try to reason it that way. We may consider a couple of things that probably she is not well, probably she's in a space that she should not be at a time. There are circumstances, right? So that probably that's how the compassion came about.
Secondly, they talk about how unknown people broke into a premises. So those are the compassion.
Okay.
I don't know. And my second point has to do with the chairman, Reverend Luther Tappe, of the United Party. I believe they have been compromised. The bank governor is compromised to the extent that he was able to receive list of 13 persons,
Have you verified? Have you verified the information? Is the information verified? Is it a factual information?
Yeah. This information was broadcast live yesterday on OKFM, and even all the radio stations. We raised the flag. It was in the print media.
That's what
I'm giving.
I agree with you that the information is out there, but sometimes because it's in the media does not mean it is true. I'm not doubting the credibility of those institutions that you've heard it on, but that's why you sometimes need to double check these things.
But you also make a written communication in response.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much for your contribution on the program this morning. I like this Thursday segment of the 50-50 show where you give people an opportunity to speak on. We have more time, so more people are going to participate. Well, if you don't get through, keep trying. Let's hear from this person. Good morning, sir.
Natala Dingley, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, this is your bigger brother John D. Tama, and I'm phoning for around the St. Paul River this morning.
It's a pleasure hearing you this morning. It's been a while, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Bingley, let me make some clarity on the issue of the senator. You see, Liberia, we run with information that we don't verify. The 10,000 or even the senator, it was the issue that has to do with the retreat. Now, 10,000, the senator in town was $850 US every month. I think for certain activities. So if you multiply that by 12, now we're carrying them to 10,000. That was extra money. It was not part of the money that's given to them to go for retreat. All right? The territory was made, the proposal of the budget was 50,000, but then they used 45,000. So if you have extra, I'm not spokesperson for the Senate anyway, but you have extra, provide this information for us. Now to my talking point, Natalia. Somebody talks about on this platform that the chairman of the United Party saying I don't listen at the central bank and what of you.
Right.
Let me make it categorically clear on this platform this morning. The United Party are not employ anybody in this government beside the apprentice. We make
what do you mean? I don't understand. If you appoint and the person goes for And you know, just a moment, just a moment. Let's deal with the words properly. You're saying that the Unity Party has not employed anybody in this government except for the appointment. Appointment is employment. So what?
I'm telling anybody to come up with somebody in the zero minister agency.
How does appointment and employment in your words differ?
No, beside appointment, because this guy is telling you that nothing was sent to the central bank.
So Queen Johnson, for example, of the Unity Party, was she appointed in the port or she was employed?
Queen Johnson?
Queen, no, not Prince Johnson. Queen Johnson, Queen, not C. Johnson. Queen Johnson, the girl, the young lady.
Oh, Queen Johnson, you refer to Queen Johnson?
Right.
Was she not appointed?
Appointed as what?
No, but I don't even know her position. But I believe that her name was called.
So Emmanuel Gongwe, was he appointed?
So when I'm referring to the date that you're talking about from the chairman office.
But you want to say no, listen, Mr. Tamba, hello. I understand how you guys come across defending your political organizations, but just in as much as you want to do so, and you are at the same time questioning other people's, interest in truth saying, you too have to be truthful. What listen to me. What are you sitting on? What is your reliance to sit there and just say the Unity Party has not employed anybody? Are you the Secretary General of the party? Are you the operation person of the party? Are you the chairman of the party? What is the reliance of the information you're giving?
The information my reliance is let me tell you what my realizing and giving this information.
Right, right.
We visited every minister agency.
As what?
The minister.
As what?
You know what? No, as partisan of the party.
So because you're partisan, no, just a moment, Mr. Tamba, because you're a partisan of the party, you can just wake up and go to any ministry to investigate who is employed from the Unity Party or not. Is that how the government is running?
No, get me clear. That's not investigation. We go to get information. What are they taking our policies?
So you mean to tell me? No. I have to keep asking you all the way because I'm giving you status. No. Just a moment. You are also saying, Mr. Tamba, that you go to the human resource and you ask the human resource to give all information to you. That's what I'm asking. What?
The issue is not a human resource. When you go, you find out from. Hello?
You're live. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. When you go, you find out, they will tell you the CSF are not giving them order to employ any ballot yet because the extra name that they're working on, they are not completed. So anyway, I don't know why people are taking the information on the employee.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tamba. I love Liberian politics. Sometimes it's sickening, but when you get home, you sit down, you reflect throughout the day, the interactions you have with people, you tend to smile, or sometimes you chuckle, or you just take a sigh. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Welcome.
My name is Emmanuel Mark. I was speaking previously when the phone went off.
Oh, yes.
I'm more concerned about the healthcare, like I was telling you,
right?
As to whether our government system or the white man government system is quite different from ours or it is better. I'm concerned about the health system. You and myself, we experience coronavirus. We experience the Ebola. A lot of people die. I want you to ask our lawmaker right now, since that incident, have they put in place that when this thing reoccur, are they ready to take care of it?
Okay.
I'm more concerned about the health system because we are producing rubber in Liberia. However, when the contract between Firestone and Liberia got over and they went there to renew it, no one in that country had a slight idea that it is about time that we are producing rubber. All of the chemical is getting into this river and our fish are dying, but we are not able to produce one glove company in Liberia that will be distributed throughout the land of birth of Africa. It is a shame, and our people need to do better for our people. Because when that thing reoccur, we are not even ready. Look at the people that got burned in Liberia there. There were now 115 burn unit that is built in Liberia or in JFK to contain those people that were burned or burn unit. Yet then still, they are sharing money around. And when that thing reoccur, and then we start acting like monkey, when the rain stop, we build our house. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ma, for your contribution. And no wonder why God granted you the opportunity to get back on the line, because your point is very insightful, very thoughtful of you, very wise. You give it a critical thought, considering how many Liberians are going back to asking ourselves those questions. We're about to go for a break, but just like one of my mentors said in Mr. Zebi's Zonim, in one of his books, I think The Progenies of Brillia, he said we let the 14 years of conflict to go to waste. Do you know why you make a conflict go to waste? The songwriters say if something does not kill you, what? It makes you stronger. Anything that does not kill you makes you stronger. But when it is making you stronger, it should make you stronger so that you can learn and grow through it. Do not just live it, but you should learn and grow through it. So what lessons did we learn from the Ebola crisis, the coronavirus, and how are we as a government, as a nation, putting our houses in order, our house in order, in ensuring that in an event where we have a recurrence of this particular situation, we'll be able to put it under control without crying foul all over the place, asking for help. Thank you, Mr. Ma. We're going to go for a break and be right back.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem? Or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
Hey, Tanu, what happened to you so?
Julie, I worry. I need to pay my daughter's school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday. I finish and get one cent.
But there's no problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Lord, I tell you, I'm not level. I'm not joking. If you can't help me, tell me alone.
Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about EcoBank Money Emergency Number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my money tomorrow morning first thing. And then be open way 9 o'clock. It can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tanu. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay EcoBank back within 13 days, and the interest are only 3%. Your money will be sent to your account in a minute, and you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any EcoBank ATM.
Dalame. You mean I'll get it the same day?
Oh, yes. Instantly. I mean, in a minute. But to you, EcoBank that baby.
I say so.
Oh, I beg you, yeah. EcoBank can make things happen sharp. For any money emergency, just dial *326# to help yourself out.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
That's right. Welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. Today is Thursday and it's the 13th day of June 2024. My name is Matthias Labindi. The segment or the episode of the program you're listening to is What's on Your Mind. And since 10 o'clock, 10:30 this morning, a lot of Liberians from home and abroad, or one would say, George Tawakadi would say here, there, and yonder, have been making their contributions on the program, speaking on a variety of issues about Liberia. and what those issues, how those issues are affecting them, how they feel personally as citizens of the country about those issues. You can still do the same way. Stay here up to 11:30 and call it a day because we have more time. So call us on those numbers 0777-777-107, 0777-221-223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Gitawa. I'm calling from Cloud on District 14.
Yeah, Mr. Gitawa, go ahead.
Thank you very much. I've been monitoring your show
Welcome.
this morning. Let me really commend you. You know, and the way checking people are trying to defend. You know, what was wrong yesterday, may be wrong today. It's the only way that the country will be developed. When you quake from Zimbabwe, they were holding a coalition for democratic change to fire, that they were doing the wrong thing, taking pricing for this place to this place. And we are seeing the kind of thing happening in the same administration. It's quite unfortunate. You know, people talk about integrity and experience. When it comes to governance, Matthias, you have to do things differently. If you taking senator here carrying a grand basket for retreat, you know, the kind of money that's being spent, look at the way in which the resources of the country are being used. But if you talk about it currently, you will see people who come at defense because they want to be part of the government, or they want people to hear them on the radio. Is that so? Time our government came to power, you know, somehow when I'm in the government, yes, we established an institution called National Response and Defense Team. We will defend the government, and we are working in the private sector, in diverse sector. We're not going to depend on government work. But the policy is here. Whenever you win, you bring policy on board. Keeping this, you know, party will inform that going to be in government that they will not qualify. If you continue to do this thing, one day a general constitution will change. You know, you must country. People depend on the man to speak. I mean, give no in society. The kind of money distributed by the government and most senator. You know, this way inform the public that 10,000 euros received by each senator. And then, like the senator did not inform us. He told us that any step in the Senate.
Okay, I think your line went bad. Thanks for your contribution on the program. Go ahead. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is D-War.
D-War, Mama, welcome.
How are you, family?
Yeah, fine. Everybody okay? Welcome.
Okay, what's on my mind?
Right.
I saw some of the ministries in Morovia. So dirty, especially finance ministry. It's so dirty. I was standing in front of finance ministry and asking you, I was just joking. I said, you're pretty sure where finance is. Then the person said, but you're standing right in front of finance. I said, no, that's not true. So I'm appealing to the government. They will have a crucial matters to discuss. I'm begging them before December, let all the bellies that are in this Republic of Liberia be painted. I mean, it break my heart when I saw finance ministry. Grass growing on it. And people working there. Amen. They will try and beautify our country. And to the disaster, the rain, I'm begging those that are responsible to do something about it and try. Because I know right now, those that are living around the strong community are sorry for them. Some of them, they are not even in their homes. The rain start here, the rain actually September rain. But I know when that mean day comes, it will not be easy. Matthias, thank you. Thank the station. And what I'm saying that's true. The setting is that day. Even the bellies, government belly and all, man.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. And have a blessed day.
Thank you so much, Mama. Thanks for your contribution this morning. And exactly, that's another vital point there. Everyone is making meaningful points based on what they feel, you know, in their spirit about the issues in the country. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Ladini.
Good morning, sir.
I hold an accident. This is Lincoln T. Lincoln, I call from DCA.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was earlier on saying that my issue is pertaining to the minimum wage. Now, you listen to the callers. Most of them are putting blame on the funding being received by the senators. The reason is simple. When you have a government, especially the House of Legislature, that sign into law the minimum wage, reducing. Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you have the citizen being reduced on the minimum wage. Where each citizen, when the working someone will be taking $3.50 per day. So if the legislature, people with the legislature taking 10,000, it will blow zero alarm. Because you work 24 hours. At the end of the day, you're taking $3 home. What sense does it make? So my point here is, at least let us go and revisit that law. That at least that brave citizens who are working to companies that are taking $15 or $20 per day. For God's sake, how do you expect to pay us? How do you expect to keep about a year? Then you get 300 100 small people at the legislature.
Okay, he left the line again. But thanks. I mean, everyone is raising their concern. Let's hear from someone from overseas. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, if that person left the line,
I can talk about it.
Yeah, good morning. Your name and where you join us from, sir?
My name is Emmanuel Mark. I'm joining from Philadelphia.
Go ahead, sir.
Matai, I'm more also concerned about our system. All over the world, when you look at all over the world, only system works. And until that system works, Liberia is going nowhere. Matai, if I will ask you right now, what is your address in Liberia? Can you tell me your address, Matai?
Oh, I live across the bridge. That is Douala. When you get to Cardwell Junction, you get on a bike, you go all the way inside Cardwell. You will get to Thumbs Up. When you get to Thumbs Up, you get, I mean, that's so crazy. I know. It sounds crazy.
It is so sad, Matai, that in the new Liberia does not even have an address. And the sad part about it, when you go to fill out Liberian paperwork in America, they are asking you for street address and house address. How sad it is. You check out in the whole of Africa, we do not have an address. Address is important because that's one of the things I voted for Joseph Numa Boaka. We gave it to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf for 12 years. There is no address. Let me tell you what house address does for a nation. Number one, when you have a house address, they identify where you live. It is saddening that their body is in the street, and you will hear people saying, unidentified male or female, because there is no address. If you have an address, definitely you will have a fingerprint. A fingerprint that is taken is also used for our law enforcement officer. When a crime is committed, they take that fingerprint and compare it in a database who went into that place. It is also so saddening that when a crime takes place, you see journalists right now, they are taking fingerprint, and that fingerprint will be used to carry on investigation. What about investigation? What did you put in that address in a database that you're going to use that address on? That is why they don't give people tickets, because there is no address. Brother, when address is given in a nation, there is an alley. That means when someone house catch on fire, John Brown house will not catch on fire, because every acres of land, there should be an alley and there should be a road. We need address in our country. If the government think they will make it, let them go to Rwanda. Let them ask Paul Kigali how Paul Kigali make it. Other than that, the government will finish. The next government can. You and myself will die. Someday, if we are lucky to stay in front of the throne of God for judgment, we'll ask one another, how did Liberia end up? We'll say, brother, Liberia ended the scene where we left it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother, from the all the way there in he said Philadelphia, right? Thanks for joining us there.
Yes, sir.
It's important. Yeah, let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning, Mataya. On inflow that is not complete.
Is that Mr. Ma?
This is Tamba.
Okay, Mr. Tamba. Yeah, go ahead. You have 30 seconds now.
Yeah, 30 seconds quickly. On the issue of employment, that is, we don't have knowledge if people are being employed. What they are telling us, the CSA is telling us they are not ready for employment. All right? There isn't somebody talking about having opportunity to create a defense team. We are not defense team. Some of us, we are capable. We're not, our 6 year was sitting, all right, or depending on what we name, okay? So we not come on the platform, just on talk show without doing anything, our hair is empty. No. Is that how we're thinking? Then cancel it today. You need to cancel it for your head, okay? Some of us depending on ourselves. This is why I'm not running after government job. I'm asking government, my appeal to this government are brought on board to bring in investors so that someone can go to the private sector, all right? Because we have vast knowledge to go and train people. And Matthias, before I drop the line, just a few days ago, I just went in Bromma to have some youth train to develop machine to operate on the farm. All right? How many youth in this country know about machine? Those machines that it talks about bringing into the country. How many youth?
Mr. Tamba, Mr. Tamba, one thing I noticed right now that you're trying to do is that you think that people are personally, maybe the few people that commented on your position about employment, maybe you are coming across like you think that they are saying that you're not qualified, therefore you're job hunting. But what rather I think the angle some of the people are coming from, even myself, is that you cannot just sit down and definitively say that the government has not employed any United Party partisans except for the appointment. That is something you may not be exact on the information. And if to speak that way,
listen,
right?
If this is happening, then Josiah Joker is lying to the people of the United Party because they told her categorically clear that they are not ready for employment, although there will be a vacancy. But we have a lot of people within the system that need to be retired and those vacancies need to be filled. One of you gotta have the your time. So if this happening on the cover, we add in the absence of appointment and a local minister, director taking people on the cover, then that is it, because that is that we not inform on that. But the general services, Mr. Joker is telling us that they are not prepared yet. They are getting ready to get on board.
Okay. Let's hear you too. Thanks for your contribution, Mr. Tamba. I think that's all the time for your participation today. You did well. But let's move on to this other person. Good morning.
Labeni.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my good friend, Labeni, let me say, you've been a very long period of time, and I was following you and people see my on your platform on 50/50.
Go ahead.
And you are speaking with Mohammed Mkan. You want to vote on him before, I think somebody was before.
Go ahead, Mohammed.
Morning show. Let me say good morning to you once again. For me, what is on my mind this morning have to do with what we as a person living with disability in this country. You will notice that Liberia people forcing more besides our leaders seem disabled or teaching impaired people in this country will say that they are important. Hello?
You're live. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir. Make a point.
Okay. They have to say that Mr. Labeni, we are not important. Whenever when they travel all of the country, when they come back in Liberia, they see disabled or teaching impaired citizens, their own citizens in this country that they see people from the Drumstar or from the Tagwa or from the will visit Martin Forest. You see it? And this country belongs to us. You see it? But more precise, I'm going to say this one clearly. Our lawmakers, they don't have any interest for person living with disability, meaning our disabled. But
there's a commission, Mohammed Khan, there's a commission.
I'm not sure. They are not even putting any law into place that will be there to benefit with the disabled citizens in this country.
Okay, but Mr. Khan, hello.
Okay.
We have to move on, man.
Even go on even go and ask for appeal. Because there are assistance from government very much difficult.
Okay. Thank you so much. Another thing you people need to do for me too to make the show much more spicy is that you listen. Sometimes I may want to interject something into what you're saying, or maybe ask a question to make you expand or make your statement much more clearer. So you have to listen to so that you hear exactly when I am trying to say something. We're going to come back after this break.
Tanu, what happened to you so?
Julie, I worry. I need to pay McDonald's school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday. I finish and get one cent.
But there's no problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Lord, I think you are not level. I'm not joking. If you can't help me, tell me alone.
Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about EcoBank money emergency number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my money tomorrow morning first thing. And then be open way 9 o'clock. It can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tano. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay EcoBank back within 30 days, and the interest are only 3%. The money will be sent to your account in a minute, and you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any EcoBank ATM.
Dalame, you mean I'll get it the same day?
Oh yes, instantly. I mean in a minute. But to you, EcoBank that baby.
I say so.
Oh, I beg you, yeah. EcoBank can make things happen sharp for any money emergency. Just dial *326# to help yourself out.
EcoBank, the Pan African Bank.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem? Or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
And that's right. Welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. We welcome you. This is Thursday, and it's what's on your mind. A lot of people have been commenting on issues on their minds, and is it Kane? Mohammed Kane just left the line, but I was trying to tell Mohammed, but he was not getting me, that there is a commission on disability, National Commission on Persons Living with Disability, and I strongly believe the commission got something this year. We have to check it. I don't know why it is, but I think the commission should be able to go beyond what is budgeted and do more advocacies, write more projects, write more proposals to international partners so that there can be more support coming to the disabled community. And the media, has always been here and is always here to assist in that light. Let's hear from this other person. Call us on the remaining minutes on the program before we close up.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Well, good morning, Matthias, and good morning to the peaceful Liberian. My name is Paulie Bangura, calling from the country of West Point.
Mr. Bangura, go ahead.
Yeah, you see, the problem what we've been facing all the past time, I think that the lawmaker and the senator our property in the country. They imagine we get senior senator and we get junior senator for another day. Our countries let our continent for them to be connected to and different continent is very difficult. And it's taking him so salary. We put in there to make law for us to look at our own staff and representation, because we know that not everyone can go, not everybody can go to that capital daily. And the reason why we elected one person for them to represent. But if they imagine they went over there for that retreat, and then they're going to all that there. They still like bring people to be that type of way. But I bring looking at it.
And why you do? You waiting for another 6 years again? 2029, then you take action. Then you bring other people too.
Yeah, but matter, we can't do nothing because people in there and our constitution we can remove them back. So we waiting for 2029. We looking at next people. Can you imagine? They were living there in my town when on radio station talking about already. Nothing happening. I want to talk. I just look at your feedback, but more than what we just looking at, we just stepping our community. So I was really embarrassed in the community. So
Okay. Thanks for your contribution on the program this morning. Let's move on. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Fine, thank you. Let's hear you, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm Abraham K. Duple, and I call from Busher Island, precisely from Claratown.
Mr. Dukley, please go ahead.
I'm a former police officer. Let me speak from the security background.
Okay.
Our problem has two major root causes. One is moral, and another is political. Morally, to everything Liberians are oppressors. We love to oppress one another, and God hates oppressors. Everyone wants to oppress another person, from the interior down to the urban area. Another area has to do with politics. Whenever we take power, we engage into a kind of narrow idea in politics called monopolization of power.
Proliferation of what?
Monopolization. Monopolization.
Okay.
Monopolization of power is the problem with our political system. A clique or party that takes over don't want no other person to come around politics. So at the end of the day, it goes back to our moral attitude of being oppressors. And God don't like any oppressor. Oppression is also a violation of our law. Chapter 12.70 talk about official oppression. That is subchapter E of chapter 12, abuse of office. Once you continue to silence other people from the political system, you will be causing a lot of problems. And when you do that in the security system, what will happen then you have a system of JLO. The J, you will be forcing the security people or the politicians will be forcing other people to either join them. That's what the J is for. If you don't join that particular clique, you will be oppressed to leave. If you don't leave, you face the oppression of the security people.
Okay.
They will be hunting you here and there. So the command in the security, once the political system become monopolized, then in the security, the rules that become yellow, join, steal, or oppress.
Okay,
and
sir.
you see that from law enforcement officers. When they are putting down other people from other parties, 40,000, 30,000, level the EPS. Another thing that is disheartening is that when somebody lodges a complaint to the police, they need to look into that.
Okay.
Followed by reported a case of bribery, which is a violation of chapter 12.50. If that information is false, then he is chargeable under chapter 12.33. That's
Okay.
about false report to law enforcement officer.
Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution. It's a pleasure having you on the program this morning. Let's move on to the last person on the program. Good morning.
Morning, Matthias.
Good morning.
My name is Anthony Sayon. I represent on the Iowa leadership, Abraham Kayon.
Sir, you make your point. Go ahead.
What I want to talk about this morning is how the trucks, those Chinese trucks, those sand carrier trucks that drive on Corwell Road, the way they threaten the motorcyclists, the keke driver, and other pedestrians. Look how run into excessive high speed. I want to bring that to the attention of the Labrador National Police and also Zone 7 Police Station, which is located in Corwell. This come Monday, one of our riders was killed right to DJ curve. That curve where I think that gospel musician Miracle Kettle League right around there. One of our riders was killed by the truck because of excessive speed. And this is why we've been complaining time with us members to the Labrador National Police to find solution to it. Every time our riders leave their houses, and sometimes they would expectation to reach back to their home and meet their family to take care of responsibility. Unfortunately, it don't happen for them. So I want the Labrador National government to see about this. And I'm going to condemn those guys who call themselves sympathize with the motorcycle who also went and burned the truck. It is to the law that justice be done. If law should be the order of the day. This time is that kind of mob violence.
Okay.
So I also encourage the government to do what they're able to do in order to bring this to an end.
Thank you so much, my brother. I mean, that's a passionate call that we should do away with violence. Anyone that talks to you, that talk you against or talk you out of, a violent situation or something that you will demean your own morality or even not even be considered as a man, as a gentleman, that person cares about you, that person loves you. But good morning, folks, and thanks so kindly for participating on the show this morning. Those of you who join us on our social media page and drop your comments. Let me see. I think we have a few. Let me just recognize the few individuals here. Musa Sherry said, good morning, 50-50. What is on my mind has to do with the issues of drugs in Liberia. I want the government to settle the problem among the LDE administration to do their jobs as soon as possible because our youth are dying. Thank you so much for the show this morning. That's Musa Sherif. Andrew Citizen Pelebo Colley said, good morning. I'm following from the unification city of Lower Magibi County. Ruben Copper said, those living near swamp communities aren't sorry for themselves. Who told them to build in the swamp? I don't understand your point, but that's your view. But you have to be empathetic about the people's situation. Now, everyone has money right now to go and look for a dry land that may cost them about $1,500 to $2,000 for a lot. Again, Andrew, that's Ruben Copper again saying address system is important for so many reasons. Collie Gege says he's watching from Cardwell Junction, Busho Island. Thank you, Collie Gege, my brother. Richard F. Winnie says, Matthias, I don't hear the journalists talk about the people who built in the waterways and in the illegal areas. You also don't talk about the executive as you do with the legislature. Ruben Copper again says, yeah, because your fellow riders are lawless. They don't want wear helmets for their own safety. Most of them don't even ride properly. Well, Ruben, I see that most time you come from the other side of the argument, which is also good. It makes intellectual engagement much more stronger. But I just want to tell you concerning the truck riders, right? Okay, this is not a matter of maybe motorcyclists being reckless or so. I live Cardwell. I live Cardwell. I know exactly what that brother spoke about. I know what he's referencing. We know how these people run on that road. If you wear a helmet, is that what going to save you from a reckless, from endangering your life in the hands of a reckless truck driver? But I think it's good. Let's call on the drivers themselves to slow the speed. That's why we got too many speed limits, but still these guys, I don't think Kaweru has those much speed limits. That's one thing we have to call on those of us who are the residents of that area to push that we get more speed limits so that the drivers can be able to be cognizant of the many speed limits on the way. The last two persons, Tule Mohammed said, good morning, like Bindi. We still have old wine in a new bottle. Absolutely. Heron B. Kiadis Jr. Senior said, watching from my residence in Cardwell. Thanks to all of you who participated on the program this morning. John Julius Akobo Boki tomorrow morning for another fascinating edition of the 50-50 show, the social edition. My name is Matthias Labindi. Let's work together. Let's love. Let's build. Let's think Liberia, not the Joseph Boakai's motto. But let's love. Let's care. I'm not quoting him. But let's love. Let's care. Let's respect Liberia. If you respect someone, when they work for you, you will pay them. If you respect someone, you respect their family values. You respect their moral values. If you respect someone, you will ensure that you speak, politely to them or about them. If you respect your country, you wouldn't do anything that will hurt it. There are too many inconsistencies coming from the Senate concerning this whole money issue. One person says each senator received 10,000. The 10,000 clarification provided that this money was for different purposes. It was in fact already apportioned before the retreat came about. But even at the retreat, Senator Amara Corner posted, he said, yes, the 50,000 was used for 2 days, but the retreat lasted for 4 days, by the way. Again, another person, Senator Darius Dillon said, yes, 50,000 for 4 days. That's another one. One person said 3, one person 2, one person said 4. The communication director of the Senate, Alfred Johnson, was on 50-50 yesterday. He said the Senate spent $47,000. That the communication director underreported. But folks, that's all the time we have for today's edition of the program. Have yourselves a wonderful day. My name is Matthias.